A class is a template used to create objects. To define one, we use the class keyword, followed by a name, a code block, and a semicolon. The naming convention for classes is mixed case, that is, each word should be initially capitalized. Inside of the class, we can declare class members, the main two of which are fields and methods. Fields are variables that holds the state of the object, while methods define what the object can do. A method belonging to a class is normally declared as a prototype inside of the class, and the actual implementation is placed after the class's definition. The method's name outside of the class then needs to be prefixed with the class name and the scope resolution operator in order to designate which class the method definition belongs to. If the method is short and we want to recommend to the compiler that the code should be inlined, one way to do this would be to use the inline keyword in the method's definition. A more convenient way is simply to define the method inside of the class. This will implicitly recommend to the compiler that the method should be inlined. Our class definition is now complete. In order to use it, we first have to create an instance of the class, which is also called an object. This can be done just as we declare any other variable. Before we can access the members that this object contains, they first need to be declared as public, using the public keyword, followed by a colon in the class definition. We can now access both the fields and methods for this object using the dot operator after the instance name. Note that we can create any number of objects based on a class, and each one of them will have its own set of fields and methods. Classes, just as functions, must be declared before they can be referenced. If we have circular references, such as in this example, then changing the order that the classes are defined in will not solve the problem. Instead, what we need to do in this situation is to declare a class prototype. This prototype declaration allows us to reference the class before it is defined, for example, as we do here using a pointer. However, even with a prototype, we still cannot create an object of a class before it has been defined.